Cookin with Pap.
Welcome back to Cookin with Pap. Today, Bourbon Slush. Football season's right around the corner. Sitting by the fire, tailgating. It's nothing better than a Bourbon Slush. So we're gonna use 1792 small batch, which is kind of the middle of the line in expense wise. Cup and a half of sugar, orange juice, lemonade, 7.5 cups of water, 2 cups of black tea, which we allow to brew for about 4 minutes. And then we'll mix it all together and put it in a jar. And so I like the wide mouth jars, so you can always take it with you and it's easy to pull out. So we're using 2 cups of 1792, pouring in the tea, putting in the lemonade and orange juice, kind of mixing all that together. Make sure all the sugar is all blended in. So mixing up. When I start the tea, I put the orange juice and the lemonade out, let it melt a little bit so it's easier to come out of the container, and it'll melt a little bit easier. So we're just kind of mixing it up in the bourbon, putting it all together. So mix it all up, and then we put in about 2 cups of bourbon. Then we'll pour it into the mason jars. Again, I use 2 cups. You can always use more or less, but that's a good amount for this amount. And it's going to make about 4 gallons, or about a gallon, excuse me. 7.5 cups of water, and we're just going to mix it up. Have everything mixed. Now we're just going to put it in the jars. Get a ladle. Just start filling them up. I like the wide mouths. It's easier to get in and out of the jar once it's frozen. As you can see, we have them all full. It's a little bit over a gallon. Leave a little bit of room just for expansion once it starts freezing. But with the alcohol in there, it's not going to freeze solid. So it's easy to pull it out and just, give one or take one to wherever you're going. So it'll take 6-10 hours. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so just put it in until it's frozen. So it's been in the freezer for 8 hours or so. Just take a spoon, start scraping it. Put it in a glass as much as you want. Smells great. Then whatever you have left, put the lid back on, put it back in the freezer. Till the next time. You can let it thaw out or eat it like a slushie like I do. I gotta try it, so I like the 1792 and the slush. Tastes good. You can taste the lemonade, the orange juice, and especially the 1792. But it's not overbearing. But you can always put more in, but it tastes great. As you can see, it's starting to melt. You can either drink it or just use it as a spoon. Give it a try. So for football, for tailgating, sitting outside, if you like what we're doing, like and subscribe. Until next time, spatulas up.